China's whole claim for Arunachal Pradesh has been enormously an issue for India. It has been there since a very long time. China has even come up this whole thing that you do one thing, you take Aksai Chin and give us Arunachal Pradesh in return. Not just that, China has been a kind of country who has done everything for Arunachal Pradesh. Although in 1914, Britishers made a borderline and Arunachal Pradesh came to India. It was a part of India. It is a part of India. It is in the map of India, and civilization, people, everybody, nationality, and everywhere you can see that Arunachal Pradesh is a part of India. Even after that, China has been claiming that it comes under southern Tibet-Wala area, and that is something which has been creating problems. The heated argument have been always there. In fact, I'll tell you, the China has done a lot of things to allure the people of Arunachal Pradesh. And if I'm going to count down the list, you would be shocked like anything. A. China has given stapled visa to the people of Arunachal Pradesh. So if you're having a passport and in that Arunachal Pradesh is written on it, you can easily travel to China. You don't need prior visa. You don't have to apply to prior visa application. So you don't have to ask for visa. Your passport is enough to travel the country. And not just that, they have been giving some job offers out there, some scholarships to Arunachal Pradesh students and everything on a soft and hand side. Actually, China has tried a lot of times, and historically they have been trying and trying to take Arunachal Pradesh to their grip. But over the years, when the border dispute happened, but in the SEO summit, the border line and everything was discussed and everything. At that point of time, none of these things were projected, or I should say, none of these pointers came in between India and Arunachal Pradesh. Before this one incident, where a girl named as Prema was traveling from UK to Shanghai, and she was having a layover. As soon as she reached the Shanghai airport, there were police officers coming to her and saying that and they actually started laughing on the fact that Arunachal Pradesh comes under China. How are you saying that you're an Indian? This is an Indian passport, but the place you're coming up from with is under the rule of China, and they also have a name for it, that is Yang Yang. Yeah, exactly. They have also a name for it, and they were so much sure about it. The girl was kept for around 24 hours. She was introspected like anything, and her flight got missed and everything. And later, the external minister of China came up on the national television and came up on a press briefing where they showed the map of China in which Arunachal Pradesh was named as Yangnam, and it was falling under the China's dynasty and China's border. This has been something which has shocked India like anything, because during the SEO summit and other activities and other bonding sessions with China this year, specifically after Trump came up with 25% of tariff, everywhere, we thought that India and China were becoming friends, but there was also speculation that with China you have to be a little cautious. But after this whole incident, we thought, things are a little fine. But China wasn't backing off when it came to Arunachal Pradesh. Sometimes I feel like they intentionally put that entire thing all there planned, because after that external minister's statement came up, then there was so many heated conversation between the two countries. Our external ministry has been coming up with thing and saying that Arunachal Pradesh is a part of us. It is a part of India. It has been given in 1914 when Britishers were there, and it has nothing to do with China. We have demography out here. We have been doing construction out there. We have been doing everything in Arunachal Pradesh. How can you say the entire state is yours? In fact, people of Arunachal Pradesh also showed solidarity for this entire movement. They said, "Go back, Chinese, and get out China. And we are an Indian. We belong to India. India is our country. We are not going to China, and China cannot take us." This whole solidarity movement was also created out there when entire case was happening. But right now, also the tension have been escalated, and China seemed to be very rigid on the part that they want Arunachal Pradesh. This is something which is creating a question right now, that why in so many years, this particular time, China has been threatened so much, or should I say, China is fear of a fact that they have been continuously claiming and claiming as if they want to grab Arunachal Pradesh away from India. You see, we have listed down some reason why possibly Xi Jinping is acting in this manner. We could see that in between when Vladimir Putin, Russian president, came to India, they came up with an agreement of jet planes out here, and that was something where China was actually curious enough, and China was having this jealousy movement, and they were also a little, I would say, envious of the fact that Russia and India were having such great bonds, and they were having defense deals specifically. You see, in the armed trade world, US is the champion. US has one of the best weapons and all of it, but it is costly. If you convert it into dollars, it is costlier. But Russia has good weapons and also much more at a cheaper price than US. So people of Southeast Asia, and specifically the entire Asia, majorly target and buy weapons from Russia. But Russia has been very much inclined and have been giving India in some or the other discounted rate and all of it. So because of that, powerful countries like China were having this whole issue that if India will be given all the high-tech weapons, then they will also become much more powerful, and it will be of no use if see, China has this whole thing that I have the best defense ties out there, I have the best army, I have the best weapon, everything highly organized and all of it. But if India is also starting getting it, so India would also become powerful, and then the world dominance through which China have been claiming itself would get lower. And that is why you see China is so much scared. Then China, then US, then India was also creating good bonds with US. After the SEO summit, China was possibly seen to be a good friend of India. They were rebooting their bond and everything. But in all of it, Trump came back, the apologies happened, the 25% extra tariff was removed, and in all of this chaos, the US and India again became a fine friend. Then India was also considering the fact to get under Quad and other, organization where European leaders and US and the Western countries are involved, and that is why China is, in a very high tech situation, or should I say, very tense situation. That India is growing day by day. The alliances between India and the other rest part of the world has been growing, and in fact, India's whole meeting and PM Modi's whole visit to Ethiopia, Jordan, and Oman has also created a question, has not a question mark, sorry, but it has also created a tensioning situation between all the competitive countries who are competing against India. So that is why also people have been having this issue. We could see that how Bangladeshis acted. Mohammed Yunus created a fake war between India and Bangladesh for no reasons after all of it. Then China is now claiming Arunachal Pradesh, and without any reason, making a disturbance. Even everything is factually corrected and put up there. Even after that, they're not stopping, and they're not lagging behind. They're coming in front, in front, and in front. Not just that, China has been also creating much more of a deal with Pakistan right now. In between, China refused to have a deal with Pakistan, but they have again started having defense ties. Defense ties is one of something which could create problem for India later, and that is a place where India should be concerned as well. But they have been creating, they have been making defense ties. On the other hand, they have been also concentrating on their joint project like CPEC and everything. So that is how we could see and tell that Xi Jinping has been having a lot of problem in the growth and progress which India is having right now. And that is why the animosity is so clear between the two countries, that Xi Jinping wanted to claim the world dominance and everything through taking Arunachal Pradesh. But PM Narendra Modi has been stick on a part that nothing like that could happen. But tension on the border area of entire northeast Bengal and all of it has been so severe right now. One side we're having countries like Bangladesh and Pakistan. On the other hand, we have countries like China. Everything is in a very tension situation right now, and also not a very, I should say, you cannot relax a bit after looking up to all of it. There's tension between the borders and everything. But let's just see how Indian governments comes up with the solution of these problems. Before that, let's wait and watch what happens the next. And that's all for today. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And also, do not forget to hit the bell icon. Thank you so much for watching. As this was Shivi, and you are watching Global Shark right now.